Well, it's the day after my birthday celebrations. Not many celebrations, just all of the things I had to read online. And I thank you. I thank you all, family and friends, for reaching out and letting me know that you are supportive of my endeavors and the things that I'm trying to do in my personal life. But it's funny, no matter how many people respond to you personally, you always tend to notice who doesn't. Now, that's a life lesson across the board. I guarantee you, you will notice what's missing often more than you can appreciate what's there. And that's a little twisted because people are going out of their way to be kind, to be present, and the one or two who are withholding love, I should say, for whatever reasons, you know, we tend to pay attention to. And I think that's by design because they know they're doing it and they're doing it on purpose. I don't know how loving that is at the end of the day. They have their reasons. But for you to care or to make it the priority and let that be the reason you feel like your day wasn't perfect, that's a little twisted on our part. So let's work on that. Let's work on being grateful for the ones who are still here, who are still in the trenches with us, who are praying with us and fasting with us and moving us forward all the time with their encouragement. And those that are always in the wings, the naysayers, the ones that are finding fault with every little thing you do, you don't have time for that. You really don't. And not if you plan on finishing the work that you set out to do. I don't know how you can do that work and pay attention to everything that's negative in the first place. You can't. Something's going to suffer, and most times it's your dreams. So think about that. I want to say a special shout out and thank you to a few people who really made their presence known yesterday. The gifts you sent, the things that you said, you know, I'm not going to name names because people do things that I think are done the right way in the right spirit and they don't draw attention to themselves. So I'm not going to shout them out here, but I am grateful. I'm grateful to find out after all these years that I'm not alone on this journey. You know, I wanted people on the journey with me who were just as sober as I was, who was just as focused as I was, who had sworn away from certain vices, but that's not life. That's not reality. You don't get to pick and choose who's for you and who's against you. And you can't necessarily describe what their cross is to bear. And if they're accepting of yours, you have to be accepting of theirs. At the end of the day, we're all trying to get to this place of peace and satisfaction and articulation. And we deserve to have support where support is given. Stop trying to dictate how you want that support to show up, under what guise, in what wrapping, in what gender, and what gender persuasion. All of that is keeping blessings away from you because you think you know best how God is going to bless you. And I'm reminded of that little adage that says, why did you let me drown? He's like, I sent the boat, I sent the helicopter, you were waiting on the wings of the dove to fly down from heaven and lift you off the roof of that house. And you turn your back on every single person I sent on my behalf. We're turning away people all the time that in retrospect, we know now God sent them. And we chose to believe in tradition and other things that kept our hearts small, that kept our vision limited. And subsequently, we die wondering, why didn't God help me? I want you guys, as I said yesterday, to be kind to one another. And that's not just a phrase. All that we have really to give is our kindness. Your money, your intimacy, all of that will fade. The older you get, the less important any of those things are going to be to you. People who are kind to you, people who are generous of spirit to you, those are the treasures. I'm telling you, hold on to them. Okay, that's it. This was just a quick thank you note. I love you, and I'm looking forward to all of the rest of the days of 61. I'll see you again very soon. Peace.